Welcome, fellow enjoyers of LEDs. This is a QuinBoxed especially for you. Although I generally do it random, I had so many packages this time, I kind of did a sort of pre-sort, and I think everything that's in there right now is LEDs or LED related. So let's get right into it. As always, start your own music if you want to enjoy music. And then let's tear right into it. Because there's all kinds of LEDs here, analog and digital, because I kind of want to revamp the analog section on my website. It's been a few years, and with the new analog boards coming out, that is a perfect time for that. So I bought a lot of strips so I can retest them basically and see if the sellers are still selling the same excellent stuff or good stuff. And I will be doing CRI measurements and stuff like that. In here. Oh my god, so much bubble wrap. But yeah, I kind of want to update the recommendations. Now, Auxmer and GreesLED are probably still the best stuff on Aliexpress you can get. Hold on. But yeah, retesting stuff. So I bought a lot of stuff. What do we have here? We have Sunlike. Don't know what that is. 12mm width, 112 LEDs per meter, 40 watt per meter. Is it digital? Is it analog? I bought two. Nobody knows. High quality level, yes. That's what we need. Very good. Let's see. This looks like analog, because there's no ICs on the strip. 24 volt RGBCCT, so RGB plus dual white. Okay. Oh, that's why I bought it. This has 112 LEDs a meter. Nice. Most have only 96 LEDs a meter. So if you're trying to do it spotless, that could be interesting. Okay. Good. What's this? Is this LED related? Let's see. Oh, yes, this is in my series of, well, I guess it's not so much analog or digital related, it's both. Testing Chinese or AliExpress power supplies, and then only for if they actually do what's on the box. And this is probably a 24 volt, 24 volt, 300 watt unit. So it's supposed to do 12.5 amps. And I believe they sell this as like a muted supply. I'm not sure what that's about. I don't see any compound or epoxy filling. But yeah, well, I'll test it and add it to the list of this is good or not. Most of them are not. 300 watt? My ass. 100 watt maybe. This one does look a little bit beefier, so that's good. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go into this one. I think I know what's in here because it's heavy. And that is more cable. Of course. What cable is it? Did I rip the label? I ripped the label, but oh, this is supposed to be 10 gauge. Nice. And, well, I bought some cable a while back, but I did it wrong, and I didn't get 2-wire cable that's joined together. I got cables that were, well, not joined together. I've been using them in some projects, but I really like the joined together stuff. And you can separate them using a pair of scissors. Don't try and tear them apart with this silicone cable, because you'll likely rip it. Yeah, so this is 10 gauge. Good. Lots of copper. Okay, let's keep that in there. Okay, let's stick with cable for a minute. Oh. I ripped the internal packaging again. It's okay. Don't really need that. This is probably 12 gauge then. Oh. 12 gauge, yes. That's, you know. You know, it says it right here, 12 gauge. Good. Nice. We got lots of 12 gauge. For lots of future projects. Oh, this feels familiar. This is probably another one of those LED power supplies. Don't use with anything else than LEDs, because then you'll notice we're cheating. Cool. This one feels less heavy. Oh, kind of looks like the... No, okay, that's different. Yes, this one supposedly also does 300 watt. I don't think so. But yeah, I'll add these, or I'll test these and then add them to my article. I'll have that article linked in the video description. It's funny. Okay. Ooh, there's the address on there. It's folded open. There. No address. You get the contents out. Bad box, go away. So these are JST connectors, but then supposedly the waterproof variant. So let me get one of the other sides here. Oh, this is a 2-pin. Okay. 3-pin. Yeah. So these are basically like the JST connector you know, but then a waterproof version. How do I now separate them again? Do I push here? I do not know. In theory, you should push here, I think. Okay, not as easy to separate as the others. Let me get a screwdriver. Yeah, that's kind of hard. Once you click them together, you're not supposed to remove them anymore. I don't know. Well, we'll do some tests with that on a live stream maybe sometime. I'm not sure what water rating they have, but it would be cool to just, you know, hook it up and sprinkle water over them. See what happens. Maybe dunk them. I don't know. But yeah, we'll figure that out some other time. Okay. Lots of packages. Well, this feels like... You can't imagine it. LED strip. So what do we have here? We have some COB 24 volt. Lots of lumens. 1600 pieces per meter. Okay. Again, is it analog or digital? Who knows? Oh, yes. Okay, I wanted to test this one. So this is a COB analog strip. But then it's like 5 wide. So it's really wide COB strip. So if you need a lot of light and have it diffused, that's not looking that great. Okay. I was like, okay, let's buy this behemoth. And, well, I'm pretty sure if it uses 40 watts per meter, yeah, that's going to be nice. Lots and lots of light. It says CRI90. We'll see about that. But I thought that would be an interesting analog strip to test again. Okay, well, let's keep going with the LED strips. There's nothing else in this episode. Well, there's some other stuff, you know. Okay. What do we have here? WS2805. I have an idea with that, so... or project. So I probably got a bunch of them. Yes, I did get a bunch of them. Yes, so this is all WS2805, so RGBCCT, but digitally addressable. It says 30 watts a meter. Don't believe that. Use the real world power sheet. 24 volt, so per 6 addressable. Yeah, good. Where am I going to put all this? Let's put the digital over there. Another... Oh, this one's already open. Okay. 2835, that's the package size. 4000K Sunlike. Oh, from Grease LEDs. Those are generally good. I love those. And they're not expensive. Oh, I know why I wanted to test this one. This one has ICs on the strip, which would make it constant current instead of constant voltage, but then arranged in a constant voltage way. So in theory, you're not going to have voltage drop even at the end of the 5 meters. And I wanted to test it if it's going to work with my analog boards and dimming. I already did. It does. So, yeah. That's why the package was open. Okay. More strips. More LEDs. Oh. What's this? Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. RGBCCT, 90 LEDs a meter. Oh, yes. 48 volts. All the new analog boards, including the AN Penta Mini, which is already released, but it's sold out. We're making more. Will support 48 volt analog strip. So, as you can see, the segments that you're going to have before you have a cutting pad are quite large, because you now have to have 12 LEDs in series. So if you go again, well, you don't even see it because it's below here. But then you have 48 volts, so you can have lots of longer strip and less voltage drop, and it uses less amps, and yeah, it makes all that easier. Cool. Well, I already had one of these, and I also tested those with an AN Penta Mini. Works great. So yeah, future option, 48 volt LED strip. Oh, no, too many packages. Oh, this one also seems opened. Well, this one's very nondescript. Okay. 24 volt RGBCCT, but it uses a little bit different diodes, it seems. Interesting. So this was probably just to test a vendor generic RGBCCT supply. See what the CRI is like. And if I want to recommend it or not. I keep getting cheater packages. I'm the cheater myself, but you know. Oh, yes, that is very easy to decipher. Okay, what's this? 4 pads with GS2808. I don't know. It is single addressable 12 volt RGB. I think it's some GS2808, but I don't know. I can't tell. Well, it'll be listed on screen, so this one goes on the digital pile. I think this one was different because it had like a different amount of LEDs per meter, like 100 or 96, and still being digital. So they all have a reason to exist. It's more cheater packages. Sorry. Sometimes I can't help myself. So this is 50/50 RGBCCT 5-in-1, 96 LEDs per meter. Okay, so this is analog strip again. But then from BTF Lighting, and they sell it in IP65. Well, it's a bit yellowish. But yeah, wanted to test those two. BTF is a well-known supplier. Oh, they supply their own little plug to go with it. It's a well-known supplier, at least for the digital stuff. So I also want to test the current analog stuff and see if I can recommend it or not. Anything you'll see on my website will have been personally tested by me, and if not, it will be very clearly labeled. But basically, if I can't test it myself, I generally don't even list it. So okay. So much packaging. This is, oh, Auxmer, yes. This is 50/50 RGBCCT in, let's see, 2000 CCT up until 6500 Kelvin. So that's very cold white to very, very warm white. 28 watts per meter. Yeah. This is the premium RGBCCT strip you can buy. This will have a great CRI90, and it has individual diodes for everything, so they're all color binned before putting on the strip, and they match, and they have a great color spectrum. Very nice strip. I already have some of this type of strip, but I probably bought this one because it has a different CCT spectrum, and I think I wanted to do a comparison or something like that. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, more cheater strip. But I know why I cheated on this strip. Because it got ripped. So, what's this? FCOB, 12 watt per meter. Don't I have enough of this stuff already? Oh, this has got where it got ripped. And even the little cables are slightly damaged. Yeah. Oh, maybe it was the extra... the extra cable is missing its JST plug. Well, it's not in there. Oh, you get some mounting hardware or connecting splices. Don't like these generally. Although these are the puncturing type. Those are most often better. But why did I get more of this? This is 12 volt. Did I have some 12 volt tests planned? I don't remember. We'll figure it out later. And otherwise it goes into the stock. Okay, this goes on the digital pile. Well, we're getting through there. There's some strip that comes in combined packages, and then it doesn't have a package to tear open, basically. This is RA97 Sunlike. Whoa. Okay. From which vendor? I don't remember the vendor. Oh, we still get to rip something. Okay. Yeah, it looks like LED strip. But supposedly this is RA97. Well, we shall see if it actually is or not. If it is, it probably was cheap and it's like, okay, well, if that's cheap, high CRI strip, we might be able to recommend that. But we'll find out at some point. Okay. So this is if you need RGBCCT or RGBWC, they call it. I don't like that. Use the proper naming. But from Gree. And those basically look somewhat the same as the RGBCCT we just looked at. Oh, hello. Don't do that. So they have individual diodes for the two white colors and then an RGB diode. This strip is a lot less powerful, but also a lot less expensive. So, and I believe it's one of the only ones next to of course, the Auxmer that is actually CRI95. So you can have your RGBCCT you can have your RGB, but still have great whites. Just not the output power. But that's not always needed. So, yeah. Okay, we have two of the same, I think. Yes. So, okay, let's put one away. Can you understand now why I did a special LED edition? We've been going for 20 minutes, and we're still only looking at LED strips I ordered. No. 24 volt COB, 1000 lumens per meter. Okay. Not sure why I ordered this one. I'll look it up. But this looks like generic one color white COB strip. And if it's a good CRI, then it's likely very suited to light some stuff. Okay. My pile's getting really high. Okay. Oh, there's one more of these RA95 RGBCCT strips. So from so we've already looked at that. Now, oh, there is a box here. Let's see what's in this box. It's really heavy. Of course it is. More cable. Nice. Okay. This is some 14 gauge and some 16 gauge. So now I have 2-wire, finally again, 2-wire cable in 16, 14, 12 we looked at earlier, and 10. Of course, it becomes exponentially more expensive. So these are probably longer. Length 20 meters, and this one it doesn't say. But yeah. Very nice. I'm happy with that. I always like some good cable. Okay, we're starting to near the end. But there's of course more. There is more. What's this? What kind of packaging is this? There's no information. Zero. Okay. Is it 2? Is it 1? Is it... What is... Oh, it's... No, it's 1. It's just stuck together. Okay, fine. So, judging from the cables, this has 1 positive and 2 negatives. So, this is CCT, so dual color white. But then it's in IP67 silicone sleeving. So, if you need something for outside... this would probably be good. Yeah, it's IP67. If you have IP68, the sleeving is actually also fully epoxied, but this one is not filled up. So there's air in there that makes it 67. Cool. Okay. There's no other information whatsoever. So we'll definitely be testing CRI on that one. Well, we're testing it on all of them, but what's in here? Oh, this might actually be one of the things that is not LED related. For all you people out there who were not watching this for LEDs, you'll be very disappointed by this point. I needed a controller. Nope, something different than I thought it was. Maybe it's also in there, I don't know. This is an M.2 2.5 gigabit network adapter for gigabit Ethernet. And yeah, you get the large faceplate and the small one. So you can use an M.2 slot to interface with 2.5 gigabit Ethernet instead of needing a PCI slot. And if you have a mini ITX server, that is very nice. Okay, let's see what's in here. The 2 items left, and the last one's a big one, so well, physically large. Right, okay. So I've been doing a lot of AN Penta Minis, and it's nice to be able to do some random strips somewhere in the house. So I got some 24 volt 3 amp power supplies, and if you don't need like 10 meters, but you need like 3 or 4, or maybe 2 or 3, I don't know, depends on the type of strip you're using. 24 volt 3 amps gets you a long way, right? It all depends on how much light you need. Cool. I guess it's a new thing from Aliexpress that each of the packages has this kind of sticker on there. Yeah. Yeah, because 24 volt 3 amps, and I'm not allowed to do math on while I'm recording. 24 volt times 3 is 72 watts. And, well, that's pretty decent. Good. Okay, last normal package. Okay. Oh, yes, this went great. I hit the line perfectly. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is a bigger power adapter. It's a bit flimsy cable, but all conductors seem to be there. That's good. Oh, this is very long. Wow. Okay, I'm not sure I'd recommend this one. This one feels very light. As in, the cheapo, I know they're not going to do what it says on the box power supplies, are heavier than this thing. Wow. Wow, okay, maybe we should test this at some point too. I don't think this will do 240 watts. Okay. Too bad. Probably a bad purchase. Okay. Well, the last one is this guy. And, well, you can already imagine what's in here. Now, last time I did this, I opened it all the wrong ways. So let's try and do it better this time. Let's see. Can I do it best on this side or on this side? It doesn't really matter. It's all orange taped. If you watched my last video about the visit to China, you'll know where they do the orange tape and why, because it just travels over the street and goes in random trucks and lays outside, and I don't know. Okay, oh, I got the right side, because there is a hardware here. Oh, baggie of hardware. Okay, well, you can already see inside. You can see the in front of the face there. You can see the LED boards. So a while back I had angled, 90-degree angled LED boards, which I actually want to use at my parents' home. And I also wanted to have some flat style. And this is from Aliexpress. These are not 50 centimeter, but these are 1 meter bars. And you might be wondering, like, what? How is that 1 meter? This room is only 2.5 meters wide. So, I mean, this is the end of the room. This is also the end of the room. I have a really wide lens. Okay. Oh, let's see if we can get it up. That'd be nice. Oh. Maybe. Yes. Nice. Is there something in the box? No. Nothing in the box. Okay. Well, I'd rather not unwrap it, but I guess I have to show you, because this is a QuinBoxed. Let's try and get this stuff off. One moment, please. First layer is off. Now we need the second layer. I think, maybe not. Maybe it'll come up. Oh, there. See, it'll come apart like that. Now I need this, and the same on this side. Nope. Come on. Okay, so now I can get one of these packs and move the others away. We're starting to get there. We now have 5 of these bars. They really pack these tightly. Yeah, but you could get them shipped from Aliexpress for like, I'm gonna say $80, but it'll probably be on the screen, or have been on the screen. And I certainly can't find them that cheap locally. Now, these are not spotless or anything like that. These are just for cooling purposes and somewhat diffusion. If you want spotless LED profiles, you don't have to get some kind of brand or Musada special spotless blah blah blah. That's all marketing and very expensive. Basically, the only thing you need to pay attention to is, well, let me show you, the depth of the LED profile. So the reason it becomes spotless is the distance from where you glue down the LED to the diffuser. And if you want spotless, that distance, if you have 60 LEDs per meter, needs to be about 2.5 centimeters. That's what makes it spotless. So the distance from the LED shining upward to the diffuser, and as it shines upward, it becomes wider, and if it's far enough that two of the LEDs overlap, that's what makes it spotless. So you don't need to buy really expensive brand name profiles. You just need to make sure the depth is correct. So these are like a centimeter depth, or what, I don't know, let's see, what kind of depth do they have? I think half a centimeter. Oh, this is inches, I don't do that. So let's see here. Yeah, this is, let's say 0.7 centimeters, so 70 millimeters. So that's not very deep. And you need about 2.5 centimeters for 60 LEDs per meter to make it spotless. I don't really care about that myself, but yeah. So these are mainly for cooling purposes. So especially the high power analog strips, they can soak their heat into the bar, and then the bar has a much larger surface area, which can then dissipate the heat. These come with a nice diffuser installed, which have the plastic on there, although sometimes it might seem they don't. They probably do. There, see? There's a little protective plastic on there. Yeah, and you can get these in 1 meter lengths delivered from Aliexpress. It's always a chore to get these back in. But once they're in, they're in. Yeah, these are actually pretty nice. The diffuser sits really flush with the top here. Yeah. Other than that, they're just, you know, profiles. They have these little end caps. Let's see if they have one on both ends that has the cable throughput. So this end had it, and yeah, this end does also. Nice. Cool. Very nice. Well, that was in rapid fire all kinds of products related to LEDs and a QuinBoxed. As I said, most of these will probably not appear in a video, but will be linked in articles on my website. I will be doing mostly CRI tests on all of them, and if I like them, I'll list them. If I don't, I won't. It'll take a few months to update all the articles, while also the analog boards are coming. And yeah, we also got some digital stuff, but that was mostly stock instead of, you know, new stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching. And if you want to purchase anything you saw in the video, you can find affiliate links in the description, which helps me out and keeps me doing this stuff. And if you come across this video like a few weeks later, make sure to drop a question in the comments. I probably will have already looked at it or know what to recommend. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.